Hey there, and welcome back to Dating After 50, where we tell the truth, laugh through the nonsense, and remind each other that we are never too old and never too anything to want real love, clarity, and connection. I'm your host, Robin Richardson, and today we're talking about something every woman has faced, whether she's 25 or 55, the confusing text, the vague message, the emotional dodge. It's like the emotional dodgeball. So if you've ever read a message and thought, well, wait, was that my thought fault? Or should I have followed up? Or maybe I misread it. This episode is for you. So let me start with a story. Recently, I had plans to meet someone. We had met on a dating app and we agreed to uh, a date at 6 p.m. And he had told me on the phone that he wasn't comfortable meeting in the town I lived in because he had been he's a retired teacher from the high school. And he felt that I just like laugh when I think about it now because I'm like, oh, okay. His reason was like people would come up to him and talk to him, and he really didn't want his private business out there. Now I'm kind of thinking, oh God, maybe there was more to this than I'm thinking. But anyway, I'm going to just share this story. So, I left the location open for him to suggest somewhere else. And as far as I was concerned, it was set. And we did have a couple text exchanges in between the time that we had agreed and the time of the actual date. Well, the day came and went, and I heard nothing. No location, no follow up, nothing. Cue the cricket sound. Um, and part of it is like I don't chase men, so I wasn't going to text him that day and go, hello, are we meeting up? I just decided no. So I messaged him around 8:15, and I had been doing some other things because like I said, go on with my life. So I messaged him, and it was calm and it was clear, and it was just that I value honest communication. And if something had shifted for him, it would have been cool if he had given me, um, you know, the heads up rather than just leaving me hanging. But this is where it gets interesting. So here's his response. Sorry I didn't reach out, and neither did you. I didn't think there was mutual interest from your part. Hard to tell from my perspective. Clear communication, eh? Okay. Uh, you can tell the little sarcasm there, right? Well, now in the past, that message would have made me spiral. I would have started wondering what I did wrong, if I was too distant, should I have been the one that followed up and created the location? But this time I was like, you know what? I saw it for what it was. It was emotional deflection wrapped in passive aggressive packaging. You know, thank you. That's a gift I don't want. He didn't follow through, and somehow I was to blame for his silence. That's not clarity. That's someone who's not emotionally available, trying to make sure he doesn't feel bad. Does this sound remotely familiar to you? That's all about them when they mess up and they don't own it? So here's what's really going on. And this is what I've learned, especially dating after 50. When a man gives a vague or slippery excuse, it's not because he's confused. It's because he doesn't want to take responsibility. When he says things like, I thought you weren't interested. You seem busy, so I didn't follow up. Or this app just isn't for me. It's not about miscommunication. It's about emotional unavailability dressed up as diplomacy. And the kicker is, we as women are trained to question ourselves first. We start wondering, did I misread the vibe instead of asking, why is he not showing up like a grown ass adult? All right. So here's the truth I want to leave with you today. You're not at fault for someone else's flakiness. You're not the reason he ghosted, bailed, or backtracked. And no, you're not too much for expecting follow through. We've all been conditioned, especially women over 50, to be accommodating, to smooth things over, not to make a fuss. But guess what? We're not smoothing over anything anymore. We're not chasing, fixing, or decoding emotional riddles from people who can't even give us basic clarity. We're reclaiming our power, and that starts with reading a text like the one I got instead of thinking, what did I do wrong? We say, there's a pattern, and I am not playing this time. This whole situation inspired me to create a free resource I think every woman dating after 50 should have, and it's called Decode His Text. 21 messages and what they actually mean. You'll find all the classics in there. Let's play it by ear. I'm not ready for anything serious. You deserve better. Have you heard all these? I have. And more importantly, you'll find empowered responses, not to send to him, but to anchor back into your self worth. Because dating after 50 is not about getting picked. We're not playing a game of dodgeball. It's about choosing differently with clarity, confidence, and spiritual discernment. You can download it here for free, and the link will be in the description or in the show notes. So remember, you're not the problem, unless, of course, you are the problem. You're just done letting people treat you like an option. I'm Robin Richardson, and this is Dating After 50. Now go out and take up space and don't apologize for a damn thing. Talk soon.